Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jen. Today I will be setting up January for 2023. It's taken me some time to set this up just because my life has been very busy lately with a new puppy, but I am excited to share this theme. This theme, actually, my sister came up with it. I kind of wanted to go with something with champagne, celebrate the new year. And she was like, how about champagne and fireworks? So I went ahead with her idea, and I love the way it turned out. Used Tombow dual brush pens. I used a couple more that I did not show here, so I will be listing them in the description down below. I used the SCA Pigment liner. I also used the Micron, but I did not show it here because it was a sudden thing, so I'll list it in the description as well. And of course the white jelly roll pen in case I make any mistake. I also used another white marker, which again I will be listing in the description down below. So I go ahead and start coloring in the bottle. I'm not going for a realistic coloring vibe. I'm just, going with the colors that I feel a champagne bottle is, or how they usually are. I do kind of mess up here a little bit. Did not calculate how the color would go with the yellow, and I feel like it kind of threw it off a bit. I also felt like it bled through, but Notebook Therapy's journals are so good. There was absolutely no bleed through, even though I blended and passed over a lot. But I still like to double check, make sure, in case it does, which has not happened yet. The champagne that's popping out was kind of weird for me to do because I wasn't sure if I should just color like the whole area or just do exactly what I did here, which is just like the droplets itself color it. But I feel like the path I went down for this looks so much better than if I were to just color the entire area. This is actually the first time I ever draw fireworks. I looked for references on Pinterest because I know there's like fireworks doodles and stuff like that. So I just picked the ones that I liked the most, different firework designs, and just added it around to show, like the celebration. At first, I was just going to leave the colors, but I just decided to go over it with the liner just to make it pop out more, I feel. And this is also a quote I found off Pinterest. It says, "And now we welcome the new year full of things that have never been," by Rainer. Definitely looking forward to 2023 and what it brings. For the cover, I just went with a simple, loose script font to write January, and just left that page blank because I felt like already on the other page a lot of things were going on to go ahead and add other elements to it. So what I did there, since champagne, I know it could have, I wanted it to have like a shade, an ombre. So I just took like one of the orange Tombows and colored the yellow, and just quickly colored the champagne. As you can see, it has like a nice fluid ombre, where it's darker at the bottom and lighter on top. Okay, I go ahead and erase the quote a bit just so there's no like it doesn't like seep through, and it's easier for me to do the calligraphy. I feel like I did it way too close And I was going to add like highlights and definition to it, but I work my way around it. I made beginning green just to make it pop out. And then I go ahead with the liner and just outline everything. Okay, this is where it was kind of hard to do this because letters were so close together, but I feel like I managed and handled it well. There was some areas where it could have been better, but considering how close and packed together the lettering is, I feel like it turned out great. Okay, for my habit tracker, I decided to have like a champagne bucket with ice and two celebratory champagne glasses. Ideally, one for me and one for my husband. I kind of messed up here with the bucket. I did the same technique with the champagne to give it like that nice ombre, that nice shade, but it didn't kind of turn out how I expected it to. So I just tried to fix it and remove that small highlight there as best as I could. Again, I'm going to do the same technique for the champagne bottles, just like take an orange or whatever darker color you have, you're going to use, and just like color in the lighter marker and then use it from the area that you want it to be darker, upward or downward. If you've seen my previous plan with me, like November and December, I went with the circular tracker, but for this month I went with individual calendars just because how I drew this out was way bigger, so a circular tracker was not going to fit in, and I did not want to make a really small one because I like to have space when I'm tracking, and I'm like outlining, coloring in my yes or no's. And here I go ahead and just outline everything. I don't add colors to the fireworks because I already have a lot of colors going on with the champagne, the bucket, and the champagne glasses. So I decided to like balance it out and just leave the fireworks as is. The mood tracker was really fun for me to create. I really like just it's soothing to just do mindless circles. And obviously, I feel like it goes very well with the theme of champagne. I did contemplate coloring in the champagne that's spilling out, but already there's going to be colors from the bubbles as I filled it out throughout the month. So again, I just decided to leave as is and just know the fact that there's going to be more colors because of the mood. Okay, now we go ahead with the first weekly spread of January. This is the most fun I had coloring out of the entire bullet journal theme for January. It was really fun to just blend the colors in and color over the spilling champagne from the glasses down to the other ones. First, I was just going to leave the wine glasses as is. The champagne glasses as is, but I thought it looked way too plain, so I just obviously there's champagne flowing, overflowing, so they must be filled up, and I went ahead and just filled them up. That was also a fun process. I checked for bleeding there because I am doing a lot of blending. Again, I just want shout out to Notebook Therapies quality but note journals. I did a lot of blending there, and there was not a single bleed through. And the same thing here. I already have a lot of colors going on here with the champagne and the bottles. So I just decided to leave the fireworks as is and just like outline them, but add no colors to it. I kind of mess up here. Making the line is too slanted, so I try to correct that with the white jelly roll, but it's not really cutting it for me. So I used the Posca white pen. I'm going to add it in the description down below. It's a really good white acrylic paint pen. I'll go ahead and outline everything. I add little bubbles in the glasses just to show, you know, the bubbly nature of champagne. And I just add the initial of the weekday there and do a little faux calligraphy on it. Since I really liked how the Posca White pen worked, I went ahead and tried to add some like details, highlights to the champagne and the bottle. I feel like it added a nice touch to it, and I also went back to the previous pages and added highlights throughout them. So there it is. Here's my January setup completed. Excited for 2023 and everything that's to come in life and also in bullet journaling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. Have a happy new year. See you next time.